All right, Dan Canobbio for CopyBox TV. We're here inside the Barclays Center, and look who we found. Former heavyweight champion, current PBC broadcaster, Mr. Lennox Lewis. Lennox, how you doing today?
Doing great. I'm excited for this weekend. Big things are happening.
I was going to say, you have to be excited to get behind the mic once again. I know you called some fights for HBO, and now you're back here with Fox and PBC. Yeah. How excited are you? Saturday night, you're going to be ringside. You got the mic on. You're going to be doing what you love.
Doing what I love. You said it right. And like I said, there's going to be some great fights this weekend. I'm looking at the Charlo Brothers. They're mean business. They don't even want to talk. They just want to fight. And you got Dominic Brazil. He's serious. He looks in shape. He wants to come and make a good showing. So I can't wait to be at ringside, watching what's going on, and you're going to hear, obviously, my expert opinion.
What is it about the Charlo Brothers that resonates with you? You had that killer instinct when you were in the ring. Do you see that with these two brothers?
Yeah, I see the fact that, obviously they live and breathe boxing, and they want to stay champions. They realize it's hard to be a champion, and it's even harder to keep it because there's always somebody looking over your shoulder that wants what you have. So they understand that.
One of the biggest fights on this Fox PBC rollout is Mikey Garcia, Errol, Spence. You got Mikey Garcia jumping up in weight to take on probably one of the best pound-for-pound welterweights, at least in my opinion. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think Mikey Garcia is making the right choice here, and how do you see that one playing out?
Listen, it's always difficult to jump up. I wouldn't really tell anybody to do it. Some people can do it and some people can't do it. We're just going to have to see how he makes out. But, like I said, very few people can jump up and really make a big impression.
What would you tell Mikey, jumping up in weight like that? What would be the best way for him to get a victory?
He's got to do what he does the best. He's always been a good fighter, very aggressive, and throws good punches. Now he's got to do that against a guy that's heavier than him, that's in a heavier weight class. It's difficult to do that. So I wish him all the luck, and I think he's going to bring out a good fight anyway. So both guys, Errol, Spence, and him, will be a great fight.
Now, I can't talk about the heavyweight division without asking you, Lennox Lewis, your thoughts on everything that's going on right now in the division. You can say arguably it's the most exciting it's been since your time back in the 90s and early 2000s. You obviously watched Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. How'd you have that one scored?
What a fantastic fight. The last great fight in the Staples Center was actually me and Klitschko. Yep. And I was thinking to myself, is this fight going to be just as good? But I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't disappointed one bit. A lot of drama in the fight. It was going one way, it was going the other way. Sometimes you didn't know who was going to win. You definitely did seen a lot of boxing from Tyson Fury's side. You've seen the power from Deontay's side, and they're going to have another fight. So I'm happy about that, and we're going to get a chance to see it again.
Now, I was talking to Bernard Hopkins last week, and he said that was a slow count. 100% slow count. He said, God, my 95-year-old grandmother could have counted faster than that. Do you agree with that whole slow count controversy, or did you think that he got up at the right time?
Let me tell you, there's a lot of different factors in the fight. Slow count, the fact that the referee did count in the first place, because when you see a guy get knocked down like that, especially in the last round almost, and then laying there, usually referees usually wave it off and say it's done. This referee was like counting it, and I'm like, dude, he's got his eyes closed, and then all of a sudden, like he'd risen from the grave, he got up. Yeah. So, those type of fights are exciting to watch. A lot of drama in the fight, so nobody was disappointed.
So you want to see a rematch between the two, or would you rather see Deontay Wilder say, you know what, I might not be able to beat Tyson Fury, I better jump up to Anthony Joshua and try to get that unification?
No, I think they should have a rematch. Anthony Joshua can wait. He doesn't want any of those guys. When he's seen that fight, he's like, wow, these guys can box, and now they're going to do it again. He's at one place in his career and in boxing, so obviously he can make the decisions that he can make, and his decision is not to fight any of them at this moment. I think he wants Deontay.
I do believe that. Now, you made the jump from the UK over to the States, something that Joshua hasn't done. Would you advise him to do that early on in his career and get that over with? Because it's a huge market that he's missing out on.
Yeah, I don't think he'll come over here quite now. I think he's too happy in England being protected and boxing in front of the British crowd.
Now, finally, last thing, HBO got out of the business. You had some of your biggest fights on HBO, some of your biggest memories broadcasted on HBO too. That's where we got to work together.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on them saying goodbye to the boxing world?
Well, the only thing I can say is HBO has been there a long time, and it represented a lot of boxers in their time, and I was one of them. And it's going to be sad to see them go. And anytime there's a downfall, there's always a birth. So this is the birth of PBC and Fox.
What's your favorite moment ever on HBO?
Beating Hasim Rockman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
was a bit favorite moment. I had a great Christmas after that.
Big validation for you on that one, right?
Yes, big.
All right, Lennox Lewis will be calling the fight Saturday night at the Barclays Center. Thanks for the time.
All right, bless.